Live. What's good, everybody? How are you two doing tonight?
I'm doing great. Pretty happy.
I'm doing pretty well on my side
We
here,
live. Get the chat up.
So what is terrible that it has happened in recent news?
Oh man. Uh Terra set up a compound in New Mexico where they train school shooters.
Oh, of course it's in New Mexico, but
Yeah, 11 children were rescued and the remains of another were recovered.
is that the one where they tried to blame the NRA apparently?
I don't know.
Because I remember someone said CNN was trying to make it sound like NRA was training kids to kill other kids.
Wahaj's father is an infamous imam in New York, leader of the
Oh, and they
Muslim
also protected the
Alliance.
fact he was a Muslim.
Oh yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
find out.
Yep.
yeah. A bunch of I can't remember the.
Like I didn't find out he was a Muslim until literally funny enough, you might find it strange. I had to go to Breitbart to find out that he was a Muslim.
Like I said, man, they're like the best news source right now.
It's like I might just stick with Breitbart for now because I'm thinking because I like to have a diversity of sources, but the thing is like I just don't trust really any mainstream one. I go to a lot of these indie sites, and I think the only mainstream one I sort of trust is like the Washington the which one is the Wall Street Journal. That's the one. That's the only one I sort of trust in the mainstream. That's
Oh,
about
I
it.
wouldn't trust that one. They're the ones that fucked PewDiePie.
I know that's the Wall Street Journal has done some pretty terrible things, but they have done some good things too. I'm not saying they're good either, but it's probably the only one I kind of trust because they just tend to have like because sometimes Wall Street Journal has just some really good articles, and then they'll do something stupid like the fucking PewDiePie scandal.
Bunch of dumbasses.
Which honestly, if you think about it, it did hurt PewDiePie, but it ended up stabbing them so hard. Because I remember Wall Street people, there's a lot of people who would say, yeah, the Wall Street Journal, I trust them. And then after the PewDiePie scandal, a lot of people don't trust them anymore.
Yeah.
Which I can understand why. Because, what they did was kind of shitty. So, in a way, they kind of hurt themselves by attacking PewDiePie.
Well, they definitely did. Yeah, Wahaj's father, infamous imam in New York, leader of the Muslim Alliance in North America, and allegedly tied to the 1993 World Trade Center bombing.
Damn, it just all comes together like peanut butter and jelly, doesn't it?
He's been on the government's radar for 25 years, yet somehow his son managed to set up a terrorist training camp in an American state. Yeah, that is kind of...
Is New Mexico very left-leaning? I don't want to make that assumption.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Because honestly, I don't really hear much about New Mexico.
Only thing I've really heard out of there is for sanctuary cities, but
I know California's a sanctuary city, and New York
State.
too.
California is a sanctuary state.
Oh, state?
Yes. It used to be that LA and Frisco and a few others were sanctuary cities in California, and then now they passed a law that California is a sanctuary state.
What's their justification for making it a sanctuary state?
I don't know. They're fucking retarded.
God, let me find the Nancy Pelosi quote right now. I think it sends it up best.
Well, Nancy Pelosi, ain't she kind of fallen out?
Yeah, everyone is in the Democratic Party is kind of piling up on her and telling her to get the fuck out.
Well, she is an idiot.
I mean, didn't they do the same thing to Hillary Clinton? They kind of tossed her out now.
Yeah, they are right now. They have what's their name, Cortez, as their new thought leader. That
The
a lot of people
She
pushing.
literally turned down a DeVeo Penn Shapiro, and I'm super mad about it still.
She
She literally,
her go on, go on.
in her response, she basically, because I'm not sure if Cortez has a really good PR department at all, but she could have just said no. But instead, she basically called Ben Shapiro a sexual assault, like basically asking to debate her with sexual assault. He's like, I don't need some man who's catcalling her.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm just thinking, the one, like, if she just said no, I don't think anyone would have a problem. The problem is basically called Ben Shapiro like a virgin until he was married, and and he's real, you're seeing religious, so I don't know how he's a bad dude. There, fair enough.
Yeah, man. I like his quote. Venture is like, yeah, yeah. I wonder how catcalling is Queens, and yeah, I want to have a formal debate with you about the economic prosperity about the U.S. and how we're gonna fix it and how we're gonna strive for a long. I don't understand how that's catcalling at all.
I mean, her PR department sucks, so I'm not sure if she's the future of the Democrat Party. For God's sakes, Hillary Clinton had a better PR department.
Yeah, I don't know. She's fucking crazy.
Maybe because she doesn't really take support from like mainstream Democrats. She's more like an indie Democrat for some reason.
But you see, like Bernie Sanders, when the Bernie Sanders, his whole plan on his social programs with like
I used to
free
like
health.
Bernie too, but Bernie, like, as soon as I lost respect for Bernie as soon as he shilled out for Hillary Clinton when she cheated him. Anyways, what were you saying? Sorry.
Bernie was always a stupid fucking socialist.
Honestly,
I love how he goes on and on about income inequality while he's sitting there with fucking 3 houses and shit.
houses.
Like, God. Not only that, I mean, he's never had a real job ever. He's been in politics his whole fucking life.
I
And
mean,
senators make it's well over $100,000 a year, and they make that for life.
yeah. So if you get a senator, even if you like, can you impeach a senator? I'm not sure.
I th I think there's a
What if you got
process
elected
for it.
senator and then you got and like and you resign after a month? Do you still make the 100,000 or not? You gotta do the full 4 years or however long a senator is.
I don't know.
Because if you can get the $100,000 a year, like just only being a monthly senator, I'd fucking give
I'd
that a
do it.
try.
Yeah, I'd get elected 1 term.
I mean, how stupid
Free
Cortez
healthcare,
is.
100 grand a year, plus a
Mine,
bunch of other benefits.
I'd run it like a blue state, and then just say free health care for all, free blowjobs. If a girl doesn't want to give you a blowjob, you're forced to because socialism.
Hmm.
There is no such thing as consent in socialism. There's only you do as the government says. Nah, I could probably get elected being a socialist prick in California.
Anybody can. Just look at Nancy Pelosi.
I'll just say free health care for all, and for all the men out there, free blowjobs for all.
No, no, but you also have to. You're trans black and you're
Oh, the best
trans.
part is I'll just say if anyone asks me, but you're a straight white male, like, I sexually identify as a trans Ferrari. What the fuck are you gonna do with that? How dare you assume my gender?
A
Guarantee I.
blue. So that's the most rare race of all.
Oh, I sexually identify as the blue race. Yeah, there you go.
No, no, no. But blue reminds you of cops, and cops are evil. Sorry to
Oh,
say.
it's true. Yeah. Damn.
I'll be like, they're oppressing me, the cops, as someone who sexually identifies as a Ferrari. They're oppressing me.
Do they tow you away?
You know what they do? When the cop pulled me over, he literally gave me a ticket fucking racist, am I right? Yeah. Or genderist, or fuck, I don't know what the word is.
You may have been going 120 over the speed limit, but that doesn't matter because you're trans Ferrari.
Exactly. I actually identify as a Ferrari. Oh man.
So Gen Con finally put out a statement regarding the attack on Jeremy Hambley.
Quartering.
Yeah.
What'd they say?
As we have received a number of requests for comment on a specific incident, we are releasing the following statement. We are aware of a reported act of violence, reported, yeah, whatever guys, that took place prior to Gen Con 2018. It was not prior, it was in the middle of. On Wednesday, August 1st in Indianapolis, Gen Con has received no requests for assistance from local law enforcement and as always will cooperate with any request. We are investigating the matter further as well and condemn any acts of violence or harassment. Anyone found to have committed a violent act or a breach of our ethics and harassment policy will be banned from attending future Gen Con programming. We plan to resolve this matter as quickly as possible. Gen Con is a world-class event and is dedicated to providing a safe, welcoming environment for all attendees. Yeah, I wonder if there'd be an investigation if it was Anita Sarkeesian who got assaulted.
To be fair, I was thinking maybe that was a good response, but then I remembered, would it be a double standard if it was Anita?
Yeah, there'd be no investigation. Whoever was accused of doing it would be immediately banned.
I don't think even banned. I think would be attacked constantly, like on the street and everything. Just a immediate response, fight or flight response every time I see him now. They attacked anybody else but that guy, especially someone like Anita Sarkeesian, honestly.
I mean, to be fair, Anita's kind of irrelevant now, so I don't really take her seriously. I mean, she is irrelevant. Like how many views does her channel get still?
Oh man.
I think maybe at best like 2,000.
When Sargon did the pity fuck a little while back, like the video he put up, it had like a couple thousand views.
Only a couple thousand views.
Yeah, like 3,500 maybe or something like that. It was.
I don't even think I think 3,500 is way too generous.
It was nothing.
I still think. Actually, I'm gonna go Google it right now. What's her channel called? Feminist Frequency.
Feminist Frequency.
I finally found the clip I was looking for of Nancy Pelosi says vote Democrat. That will give leverage to illegal immigrants.
Jesus.
Vote Bill Cosby 2020.
Less sexual assault than the Democratic Party.
I don't want to be political.
I hate these stupid fucking notifications crap that pops in my face all the time.
To the extent that people hear the story.
Because in Warframe, I'm just going through my clients real quick, and it keeps every time I press on one just to check it out, it's like.
Well, if you ask
it's just telling me that I'm fucking. I don't know. It's just like getting mad at me. It's like
they might have one view. You know, they haven't thought about it a whole lot, except they're hearing the president, this and that. But if they know one fact,
man, she can't even like form a whole sentence fluently.
Me? What the fuck? Yeah,
no, Nancy Pelosi.
If they go to church with an immigrant, they have a completely
I was thinking, are you sure? But then I remember Nancy Pelosi's fucking old. How old is she? How old is it,
And
Nancy
so
Pelosi? No.
because this is the right
At
thing.
least-
Is she
we
around
will
like
have
Bernie's
confidence
age or
I don't know about
Yes.
that. Maybe 60s
But everything is
or
about
early
she's
trust.
70s.
60? She
And we want
can
to shorten
barely
the
form a
distance, as your
sentence.
question indicated,
He's
between
78.
what we think
She is not.
is the
Bernie
Se-
is
she is
about
78.
they think
Yeah,
is
March 26, 1940. It says right here.
Holy shit.
conceivable, but we believe that we can get
Wishing
this
my
done.
Italian
We are not gonna be
grandfather
able to
can
get
still
it done
fucking
under
talk.
Republican leadership in Congress. We believe that we will have leverage when we win in November. And why that's important? Because it gives leverage to every family, to every mom who courageously brought her child across the desert to escape death, rape, gang violence. and the rest.
Jesus.
Because it gives hope to
Man.
What happened?
Oh, just that video.
Do you think she's reaching the end of her life, Nancy?
I don't know.
Because I'm pretty sure Bernie at this point, Bernie's reaching the end of his.
Pretty sure Hillary's reached the end of hers.
Well, yeah. Then how many times has she fainted during the campaign?
So, in the QuakeCon presentation for Doom.
Oh no! Don't tell me Jonathan McIntosh said.
Oh,
something.
no. They made a joke that goes along the lines of, "Do not call our guests demons, as that is offensive. Instead, call them mortally challenged."
For the new Doom, fucking like sick.
I might have to buy Doom just because of that.
I'm buying it. You kidding me? As soon as it's available, I think it might be the only game I'll pre-order right now.
It's probably too bad though, because it's probably going to be a Bethesda launcher only.
If it's Bethesda launcher, I don't think it is.
I don't know. I've been hearing that the rest of their games are all going to be Bethesda launcher only now.
Are you fucking for real?
That's what I'm
Perfect.
hearing. That's
Please, Bethesda
Just-
don't like.
just what I needed is another fucking launcher.
And the thing is, the Bethesda launch, like I already know people who are not getting Fallout 76 just because it's on the Bethesda launcher.
Yeah, I really don't want another launcher.
And why can't these put on Steam? What the fuck's the problem with Steam?
Steam
What's
takes
all
a
these-
big cut.
So
What's
fucking
it, like 20, 30%?
It's like 30%, which is I mean, it's the same. It's the same cut that everybody takes.
Yeah.
But
how much?
if it's obviously Bethesda,
They just want to
It's-
bid the cheat as well. I guess.
well,
They
it's
want
like,
more of the
you know,
cheese.
Bethesda's not taking a cut out of their own games. So, you know, but I don't know.
Did SJWs get mad though because the guy said they made one joke
I'm
about
I'm
demons?
sure they did. I'm not hearing anything specific though.
I was thinking you're talking about Doom, so I'm thinking, oh god. did
Hashtag
Jonathan
Demon
McIntosh
Lives
say
Matter.
something? If that's a shirt, I'll probably buy it just to walk around with it. Like, why does Demon Lives matter? Because they do. Actually, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna check. Does Jonathan McIntosh still have a Twitter?
I would assume so. He wouldn't be banned,
He's too woke to be banned, I guess.
pretty much.
Yes.
Also, I just checked out Feminist Frequency. I think their latest video has only like 1,000 views.
Wow. That's too hot. Christ almighty.
You had me at chain gun shotgun mod.
Yep. Oh, she has a podcast too.
Yes. But I showed you that thing, didn't I?
Are you talking about the art? How the art's misleading?
Yeah, they complain
I
about
see.
uh unrealistic body types in video games, and yet the art for their um
I call that very misleading because I'm looking
the
at it right
art for
now.
their channel. I'm gonna pull it up again because that shit was fucking hilarious.
Wow, their viewership kind of sucks. I think the most views they gotten, I think, in a long time, as far as I can see, is 14,000 views.
I love how somebody did a more realistic version.
Where's the more realistic version?
Here, I'll grab it real quick.
I'm gonna save that to my
Uh,
computer.
I'll put it in the shit post.
And they just released a video right now, an hour-long video, feminist frequency, and it's only gotten 86 views in 1 hour.
Man, I wish there was a better. Because somebody made a comparison where they lined up. They had the drawn picture, this picture, and then they lined up. There was the three chicks.
3 chicks with dicks.
All right, so here's the one. Here's their version of it.
Are you putting it in shitpost?
Yeah, and then here's. Oh, come on. And then here's the real people. Just the one on the right isn't on that. I don't know who that chick on the right
Is that a
is.
chick?
Which one?
On the far right.
I assume so. The one in the middle, which is supposed to be the blonde on the left in the drawn picture, that's a trans dude.
What the?
But seriously though, look at those. How can you fucking complain about unrealistic depictions of women in video games when like,
They're so goddamn ugly though. Like I don't want to sound like an ass, but holy shit, you couldn't. Fuck, you'd have to like get me extremely drunk to fuck.
couldn't even hate fuck them.
I couldn't even fuck him sober. You kidding me?
Couldn't even hate fuck them.
I wouldn't even rape you. You know what? That's all. Just end it on that. or I wouldn't even nuke you. To be fair.
Wouldn't even nuke you.
I love how that's gonna be a new thing.
But yeah, that's like, talk about unrealistic depictions of women. Just a bunch of, hey, Trism.
What y'all doing?
Hey, so why does your new name not show up like right here?
What do you mean?
Well, like if I go to my DMs, your name is Music Man.
Yeah.
But in this channel, like on this
'Cause
screen,
it's the nickname in the server.
Really quick.
how does that work though? Because my nickname is Edgelord Papa Bear, but that just goes next to my regular name.
What do you mean? Because did you add it to the end of your name, or did you completely change the nickname? Like I could change it back. Just give me a second.
No, I was just curious because it's just interesting that you have two names.
Here, let me change it back. Cause my Discord name, like, whenever, like, if you go into DMs and stuff with people, it says that. But whenever I'm in this server and this server only, it's changed. Like, watch, I'll change it back to here.
This is because there's a Christian Minecraft server.
Here, look, boom,
Minecraft is a
flexed. Look in the server now.
What, now you're Brimstone Gaming?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
If I wanted to,
what a douchebag.
I know, right?
Who's Brimstone?
That's the owner of the server.
Oops.
Ha! But see, that's wrong because it's Gangster, and then the note is Edgelord Papa Bear. So yeah,
well.
fuck off. Did you hear the Doom joke?
Nah.
So in their QuakeCon presentation for Doom, they had do not call our guests demons as that is offensive. Instead, call them mortally challenged. uh, but yeah, no, there's new footage for that up too. Uh, gameplay
Alright.
footage with mouse and keyboard and extended field of vision or field of view. Uh,
Oh,
and they
I
say
don't
that
think.
this one's gonna have story DLC, which is kind of interesting because that's what they said the last one was gonna have.
Oh, any of you hear about Space Force? Any gonna join the Space Force? What about you, Trism? Are you willing to serve your country in the Space Force?
Wait, what are you talking about? Sorry, I'm having two conversations at once here.
Are you gonna join the Space Force?
What is that?
The new Space Force that Trump made or has started.
Oh.
It's basically to have U.S. dominance in space, which better in China.
Not
So,
not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea. I mean, I don't want China to have like an orbital bombing strike in space.
Hey, as long as I can try and fuck hot alien chicks, I'm down.
Why are you objectifying alien women?
I know, right? I'm just a horrible fucking. Well, wait. Would
Don't
it
assume their gender, dude.
would it
Dudes
still be
assume
yeah?
they're
Would it
being
still be a
women.
misogynist? Because like, what would be an alien misogynist?
Fuck, that's a good question. We need to ask Anita Sarkeesian.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go tweet at her. Just joking. She has me blocked already. I never tweeted at her in my life.
Does she like survive with the Twitter block?
I think mostly.
They all subscribe to the same block lists.
But here's the thing: I was blocked instantly. I think my Twitter account when I first made it, I think the first few days I went to check on like Anita's Twitter. Here's what happened though: I was blocked already on Anita's Twitter. Like when I started my account for 1 week.
Dude, I haven't even made a Twitter account, and I'm probably already blocked.
I mean, to be fair, a gangster is really not wrong when he says that. He's probably already blocked.
They-
Unblocked? Whoa. How am I not blocked?
I mean, if you're not blocked by Anita Sarkeesian.
Well, if you haven't, like, because that's the block lists they have. It's usually if you talk to any of them and you say anything they don't like, or if you talk to any of their, like,
moral enemies.
yeah, like Sargon or
Is
Milo.
there anyone like? Is there an actual block list out there that they follow? Like someone says, these are the latest racists to appear on Twitter. Block them ASAP.
I mean, they all, like I said, they all subscribe to the same block lists. So
But I'm just thinking, how do you block a new Twitter account in 1 week who has never tweeted at you, or you probably never even heard of?
it's somebody puts it on the list. Like, did you tweet Sargon or somebody?
No, I didn't tweet. Like, I think my Twitter account, I literally, the first few tweets I had on it, I just retweeted, I think, Bethesda when they, or not Bethesda, when someone was talking shit about Fallout 76, I retweeted it.
Well, maybe that got it.
I don't even anymore.
Can't
Like,
even.
I'm not sure how I'm blocked already. It's not then like I'm sad about. I'm just wondering how. Like, how do you block someone for 1 week and you don't even know who they are?
Well, when you're ban happy. It's just like Kotaku in Action on Reddit. If you post to Kotaku in Action, like It doesn't even matter what you post. The very act of posting or commenting on a thread in Kotaku in Action will get you immediately perma-banned from
How? Like,
the
what the fuck?
they've set up, I don't know if it's scripts or whatever, but they've
But
set
what's
up.
their justification for banning someone for commenting on there? What if someone's like, man, that game actually is kind of awesome? Blocked.
Yeah, totalitarians don't usually have much justification for their actions.
Fair
But yeah, what
enough.
is it? R rape, R it's something like comfortable in your own skin or something, or in your own skin or something like that. Something for it's a for subreddit for transgender people, and there's a whole list of them. But yeah, if you post or comment at all in Kotaku in Action, and I think there's a couple other.
What if I commented? What if I make a post or a comment as a trans woman? I love this thread. Would I get banned still?
Absolutely,
Probably.
yeah.
Probably.
Like I said, it doesn't matter what you post. Just the act of posting itself is it's an
That's
immediate
fucking
ban,
insane.
right?
I mean, and at the same time, I wonder who bans people. Is it like a code or someone does it manually? Because whoever does it manually, fuck, I feel bad for them.
No,
You know?
it's gotta be a script or something.
Because if it was someone doing it manually, I'd feel bad. Like I'd empathize more than that with them
There'd
than
be
anything. 'Cause
there'd
I'd
be
be
no
like,
way to do it manually. I mean, you'd have to go through each and every post individually, and then each comment individually, and then you'd have to check each name individually. Yeah, it's got to be a script.
I mean, Kotaku in Action. That's the Kotaku official Reddit, right?
No, that's the quote Gamergate thread.
Ain't that anti-Gamergate?
No, Kotaku in Action. Is pro Gamergate.
But then why would you get banned if you comment though?
No. The owners of those other subreddits have made scripts or whatever that will ban you from their subreddits if you post on Kotaku in Action.
Oh.
Yeah, so whoever owns or moderates the slash rape subreddit made a script or whatever that if you post on Kotaku in Action, you are immediately banned from posting in that subreddit. And then there's a whole list of them. Like I said, I don't know how many there are, but it's a
like anything like SJW subreddits.
pretty
mainly,
much.
or is it
Well,
like,
ones
or
that
like
ones that
games?
have been taken over by SJWs. Yeah, yeah. It's pretty gnarly.
I mean, people have a lot of time on their hands. I guess. I'm like, spend a
I
lot of my
especially
time
love
working.
the rape one because it's supposed to be a subreddit
That's
for victims of sexual assault and shit, and it's like, okay, so you guys will ban somebody from posting in your subreddit for posting in Kotaku in Action. So if a rape survivor also likes video games, you've decided that they're not worthy of coming to your subreddit for help. Like,
So
Yeah, people are insane.
yes, they are. Beyond insane.
I think maybe these people just need something to do with it in their lives, like fucking anything.
That's never gonna happen.
Like fuck, like play video games a lot, then you'll be
No, they hate all video games
fuck.
because they're
You're
not
right.
all walking simulators that like Depression Quest.
Depression Quest. Does Brianna Wu's game does it even have any form of gameplay in it? Or is it like a virtual novel? Nothing wrong with virtual novels, by the way.
It's basically a virtual novel.
And is it free Depression Quest or is it
No, Depression Quest wasn't.
that sounds like some text adventure game.
I
Fuck, if I'm
can't.
gonna play a text adventure game, I literally can probably find 10 other ones that are better.
I
in,
can't
like,
remember if
seconds.
Depression Quest was uh like text adventure or whatever. I think
I
it
mean,
was.
I have this visual novel on my list. It's called Run Run to the or Escape from the People's Republic of Korea or some along those lines. It's basically a parody of North Korea, but you get to bang this like North Korean chick. And it's just a bunch of that is probably better than Depression Quest. It's literally just a parody of visual
I
novels.
think
I
you'd be
think.
hard pressed to find anything that's not better than Depression Quest.
You're probably not wrong.
Now I'm curious.
Textadventures.co.uk. I'm pretty sure houses Depression Quest.
Is El
Yes,
Capitan
it is. It is
located?
basically. I mean, there's a couple visuals, but it's basically a text adventure.
Is it like at least a good text adventure or like
No,
one of those
God,
games?
no. No, it's about depression, dude. How could it be good? And what was the one? Fuck.
What?
Let's see. Computing Forever.
What about on the PewDiePie? I mean, there's a. I don't want to maybe shout him out right now, but the PewDiePie subreddit is pretty good.
I've never been on it.
I fucking find it hilarious because it just makes it's like a PewDiePie fans making fun of themselves. That's great. Because you know people say PewDiePie's fans are all 9-year-olds.
Well,
That's like the ultimate parody on there. It's like when you finally hit 10 years old and you have to unsub the PewDiePie and it's just like a crying face.
Yes.
Funniest shit ever. I fucking love that subreddit. It's like a parody in memes all in one. It's great.
okay. Where was? Because Computing Forever did a review of one of another SJW games.
I mean, wasn't that what's that one game that you were? It's like a walking adventure
That's.
and you were some lesbian.
I think that's the one. And you
I think it was Gone
come
Home.
Gone Home. Gone Home. That's what it was.
I looked at
Oh,
gameplay and I
wait.
thought it was a walking sim. I'm like, oh, this game's boring. Fuck that.
Never mind. I was thinking of Grow Home. Never mind.
No, Grow Home is better. Fucking that game's 10 times better. Grow Home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're
Gone
in
Home, where the
solitude.
whole game is going around this empty house, and
Now won awards apparently.
yeah, of course it did, because yeah, of course it did.
Gone Home. Fucking Flash game.
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, it's like Firewatch and all those other shitty walking
Yeah,
sims.
exactly.
Firewatch a shitty game. Come at me.
What the fuck is? I understand it's a walking simulator. What the fuck is the game supposed to be about? Artistically, that's in quotes.
It's not even like I was hoping it'd be like a detective story. Like I don't mind a walking sim, but could it be like a detective story where like you're trying to solve mysteries or something like that? No, it's just you walking around and talking with some chick on the radio. That's about it.
Wait, which one?
Firewatch.
Firewatch? Oh, yeah.
And
I know. Oh, sorry, good.
Sorry, continuing. I'll go after.
Oh, I was just gonna say I've heard some good things about that game, but after I played it, I was bored.
Yeah, Trism, you would probably get bored of it too. Like I got bored of it too. But to be fair on that one.
I mean, they're not games.
Yeah,
They don't do anything that a game does.
So it's like a boring movie.
I wouldn't even say that because there's no
I mean,
plot.
everyone wants to dog on these, but like Japanese visual novels are more of games than fucking those games you can.
At least they have plots.
And story.
Wait,
No,
I
no.
think there was a plot in Firewatch where you had to like go, like you heard like people popping fireworks or something, and you had to go stop them, but then they just ran away, and that was literally the end of that.
That's
Dude,
not
There's
even
some
like
plot where you it's where it makes some thing where like, oh, this was a government facility or something like all those lines. And then at the end, a fire happens where everything burns down because that one chick, Delilah, it's like, fuck that. I can't have anyone find out what I'm doing. And then it's like, there's a burn everything. And the game's like 3 hours long too, so and you have to pay $20 for it, and it's 3 hours worth of content. So yeah, that's why
Yeah,
one
but
of
you can
my
still get a
games.
refund though.
And also the game, it's like a walking sim that you have to follow the map the entire time. So it's not even like adventurous where it's kind of like you can explore and do different shit. Like it's just you're walking to your destination.
Yeah.
Bunch of bullshit.
I mean, fuck, I'd rather play a Japanese visual novel, and I kind of like those games. Like fuck, what's those dating sims are fucking better than that.
There are some very funny dating sims out there.
Yeah.
Honest
I
to
got
God.
House Party, and that game's just basically about fucking whoever's in your house.
No, I really like shit, where is it? Sunrider Mask of Arcadius, because it's the visual novel style, and it's, you know, the whole regular visual novel thing, but then it's also got a an isometric uh turn-based,
Combat system.
yeah, where like you collect, of course, the they're all chicks, right?
Mhm.
You're the commander of a spaceship. And so you've got your main spaceship, but then you collect a bunch of these chicks who all have these like robot mech walker things. And there's like a sniper one, and there's like a heavy fighting one, and you know, so there's like 6 different ones. And so you've got your ship, and then you've got the 6 mechs, and then sometimes you get other ships because you're part of like a fleet. But then there's like a kind of sort of chess, you know, turn-based combat portion of it, and that part's really fun. And it was actually really well done.
What's this game called? Because I might look into it.
Sunrider Mask of Arcadius. It's free to play on Steam.
Oh, I might check it out. Also, one of my favorite games ever is Party Hard. It's one of my favorite games. Any of you guys heard of Party Hard or no?
No.
No.
It's a fucking great game. It's basically at a party and your goal is like kill people, like kill as many people as you can without getting caught. Super fun. And it's like it's a like 8-bit. It's kind of like its own art, unique shit. It's kind of I like it a lot.
Speaking of free to play, what was it? Well, Hunt Showdown is doing a free weekend, and then it's 20% off.
How
And
much would it be
then
without
it's
discount?
it's 30 normally, and now it's down to $23 or something like that.
Interesting.
And
I haven't
then
really played it yet or downloaded it.
Quake Champions is going free to play.
Yeah, Quick Champions is boring. Come on, me.
Oh, Quake
It's
Champions.
Quake 2 where it's at, guys. Come on.
Quake 2. Yeah, you're not wrong. Quake 2 is like the best Quake. Don't at me.
Quick Champions, I played it. I think I played it for 4 hours. I got bored, so I was done with it. I don't usually get bored of first-person shooters for the most part. Like, there's very few first-person shooters for me that like bore me.
I haven't played it
Like, I'm
yet.
not Trism. He gets bored of literally anything.
You gonna respond to that, Trism? You gonna let him talk that shit?
Well, oh, I didn't hear what he was saying. I'm typing someone. What did he say?
You
I
get
said I
bored of
get
games
bored of
easily.
games, like, easy as you do.
You said you don't or do?
I don't get as bored as games
Okay.
easily as you do.
Okay. I mean, I don't care.
Holy shit. DNC serves WikiLeaks with a lawsuit via Twitter.
Via Twitter.
I know, right?
Wait, they're
What's,
suing WikiLeaks?
Democratic National Committee on Friday officially served its lawsuit to WikiLeaks via Twitter, employing a rare method to serve its suit to the elusive group that has thus far been unresponsive. As CBS News first reported last month, the DNC filed a motion with the federal court in Manhattan requesting permission to serve its complaint to WikiLeaks on Twitter, a platform the DNC argued the website uses regularly. The DNC filed a lawsuit in April against the Trump campaign, Russian government, and WikiLeaks, alleging a massive conspiracy to tilt the 2016 election in Donald Trump's favor. Okay, wait. So, what are they going to argue, though? That Russia, the Trump campaign, and WikiLeaks were all in a conspiracy to tilt the election by accurately stating what the DNC had done? How are they going to argue that that Trump, Russia, and WikiLeaks were in collusion and were in a conspiracy to tilt the 2016 election without also admitting that everything that was posted was correct?
About how they cheated. Wait, couldn't they get in trouble if it is like, put out as true that they cheated Bernie Sanders out of the election?
I don't know, because
They
technically
have to be able to get in trouble for that.
no,
They can't just
because
be able to go-
because technically they did follow the. It depends, because the whole setup of the system of superdelegates and stuff is designed precisely to do exactly what happened. That's the whole reason they have superdelegates and shit like that. So I don't know if, because it's not like, because okay, in the Republican system there's no superdelegates. The people vote on the the people vote in the primaries for the representative they want for president, and then the what do they call them? And then the delegates, I think it's just like the electoral college, where the delegates then cast their vote for the representative according to what the people voted for. And it's a direct one-to-one thing. But in the Democratic National Convention, they have the superdelegates who vote on whoever they want, and their votes are worth way more than the regular delegates, which are based on what the people vote for, or something like that. I mean, the system is designed to basically subvert the will of the people. So
Democrats doing that? Never heard of it.
I know, right? But that's the thing. It's not like they quote. They cheated, sure, because Bernie had the people's support and Hillary did not. But they didn't cheat according to the way that the system in the Democratic National Convention. They didn't cheat within that system, I don't think.
So basically telling me is they did cheat, but they just got it. It was just they legally cheated.
Something like that. Now, they might be able to, because they did collude. That was what the big thing was, because it wasn't the fact that Hillary got the nomination even though Bernie was supported more. Because that's
rally, no one was there.
because that is, I mean, shit. Our presidency is designed the same way. You can totally get the popular vote but lose the electoral college. That's the way the system is designed, and that's okay.
Stupid.
But there was also the fact that they colluded with news agencies, and like there was they did a whole bunch of stuff. Like they colluded with
actual collusion.
that, and they could get in trouble for that, I do believe, because it wasn't just about the nomination either. Like they colluded with groups to plant people into Bernie rallies to stir shit up to try and make it look like Bernie supporters were violent. And same thing with Trump rallies. They would plant people dressed as a Bernie supporter and have him start shit up at a Trump rally to try and make it look like both Bernie and Trump supporters were violent and shit like that. So there's There's a lot of shady shit that they could get in, that they should have gotten in trouble for, but of course they didn't, because
I mean, Bernie Sanders supporters should feel cheated.
they should. Of course, Bernie wouldn't have won.
He wouldn't have won, but it would have been a fair. Like Hillary Clinton would have fucking. That's all that matters. Hillary would have lost, but no. You know, she cheated away. Could you imagine if Hillary won the election though? Like,
No, dude.
like
I
how
don't even,
this
I don't
would
even
would
want
she
to
be able
think
to
about
get
it.
impeached for that?
Technically, sure, but would she ever? That's the thing.
I mean, Clinton got impeached for lying under oath and committing what is it called?
Perjury.
Perjury? Yeah, perjury.
Nixon got impeached. Was Nixon
But
a
that was
Democrat or Republican?
No,
No,
Nixon
Nixon.
was not impeached. He resigned before he could do
He
that.
would have been impeached.
he would have been impeached. Yeah. But that's the thing. They didn't have control of the judiciary and the FBI and all them like they do now. And like, just look at the Loretta Lynch thing where she meets with fucking the Attorney General meets with Bill Clinton on a plane, basically behind closed doors, and they talk about their quote grandchildren. And I mean, they're not even supposed to. They're supposed to avoid the appearance of collusion or something like that.
They were literally out in the open with it.
And yeah, they were able to basically flaunt it in front of everybody. I mean, everybody knew exactly what was going on in that meeting, and yet nothing came of it.
And yet they'll call Trump Russia collusion until they fucking die or something like that.
And just look at Comey. Comey comes out and literally says that not only did Hillary Clinton break all these fucking laws, but then she lied about it repeatedly. Now, I don't know if she actually
She lies to the FBI, right? Ain't that a crime?
got that, because that's the thing. I don't
Because I'm pretty sure that's a crime, lying to the
like
FBI.
the reason Bill Clinton got impeached was because he committed perjury while under indictment from Congress. And I don't think Hillary Clinton actually, like, I don't think she lied while she was under oath in front of Congress. I'm not sure about the FBI.
I mean, you can tell.
But like the videos of her, like that one video that shows Comey, like Hillary saying, I didn't have any classified information on my server, and then it cuts to Comey, and Comey says
Yeah, that's why
she
that's
did.
why she had to wipe her hard drives clean. Like, she fucking put acid on that bitch.
But no. The video where it repeatedly cuts back and forth between Hillary Clinton will say something, and then Comey will say basically that she was lying about it, and what was true was the exact opposite of what Hillary
And
said.
then as soon as he got fired, he literally he still defends her, goes against Trump.
Well, but that wasn't in front. Like that wasn't. She wasn't under oath for that, and lying, in a press conference isn't. It's not like lying under oath. So yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of trickery that you can avail yourself of for stuff
Hillary
like
Clinton
that.
a liar? Never heard of it.
Bill Dickin Bimbos Clinton.
Oof.
I never knew Hillary Clinton could lie. I always thought that was a conspiracy.
Well,
She's a good soul.
she's a woman, and women don't lie, right?
I thought they respect women.
If you don't respect women, you a misogynist.
Misogynies.
You're a fascist.
CNN is now hounding down Alex Jones' tweets, trying to get him kicked off of Twitter
Why?
because he wasn't kicked off of Twitter.
What a bunch
Jack?
of fucking fascists.
And it's
Jack,
because I guess there was people saying that it was only Oliver Darcy at CNN that was doing this, but apparently it was not just Oliver Darcy.
Holy shit! And they're the one calling everyone else a fascist. What the fuck are they doing?
Being fascist.
Yeah.
But
Well, that's
Ain't
only
that like the pot calling the kettle black now?
that's Alinsky 101, dude. Is accuse your enemies of what you yourself do.
Fuck. I guess I've been misinterpreting shit now. Fuck.
fascist means less government control. Like, what are you talking about?
Oh yeah, I heard Ben Shapiro is a fascist. I heard he like beats people in the streets.
What
Yeah,
was that
man.
one video? I saw this one video. What was it? I'm gonna try to find it. People like were out in front of a shop yelling they're sitting there yelling communist propaganda and stuff, saying people who are eating at this shop are contributing to the bourgeois problem. Here it is.
Oh, I don't
Here
know.
it is.
I have not heard of this.
Democracy is non-negotiable. We just need like a fucking Liberty Prime in real life. Come on, Trump, build it.
Here.
Because one of these communist rallies, we see like a giant robot just bust down the door and just literally just tell them all communism is bad, like full
Here,
blown.
there you go. I posted it in. This is in general.
Wait, where is it?
Shit post.
Yeah. Here, I should probably timestamped it. If you skip
You're
ahead
not
a little
allowed to
bit.
walk your dog.
Well, give me the gist, because I'm outside right now.
Oh, okay. Basically, it was this huge protest in front of this restaurant, screaming, 1, 2, 3, screw the bourgeoisie, chanting, saying, what's wrong with the big government, and every time someone would actually try to debate them, they would literally scream over them with a megaphone.
Oh, what they did to Candace Owens? Oh, I thought that was common practice by them.
And this is a huge group of people, like a huge crowd of them. Like, this isn't just like a simple little protest. This looked like almost like it almost looks like one of those Antifa rallies, but it's a big group of people. I'm not sure where this was or where this took place.
Like, what was the restaurant? Was it
I don't
any?
know.
Was it any
was a
special?
fancy-looking- I mean, it looked like a fancy-looking restaurant. Nothing like a fast food joint. Let me try to look.
Anything that supports capitalism supports the bourgeoisie in their eyes.
Oh yeah, I love the camera guy. He's like, all of you are contributing to, or what is it? No, enjoy your capitalist dinner. Like what?
I will, thank you.
He was
It's-
employing your freedoms to yell retarded shit.
Democracy.
It's like, enjoy your capitalist dinner. I will. I like being able to get a giant amount of food for a tiny amount of money, you dick.
I love eating food.
I love not being able to wait in bread lines.
Yeah, in capitalist countries, bread is lined up waiting for people. In communist countries, people line up waiting for bread.
Honestly,
Shut up with your logic, goddamn capitalist Nazi.
Bernie
Yeah.
Sanders support bread lines, so we said
Then
too.
he said people in Venezuela, people are lining up for bread. That's a good thing.
God.
The
I
Nordic
don't think
countries
he knew what they
all-
meant, by the way, when he said, "What about in socialist countries? There's people waiting in line, starving for bread." I think maybe he's like kind of dumb and he said something wrong.
Well, it's just like when they all praise the Cuban healthcare system because it's free.
Yeah,
They
but what does Cuba have though?
Well,
mean,
they have
right,
no
that-
idea what the healthcare is, and if you like just the pictures, if you've seen them of the Cuban hospitals, is oh my God, it's disgusting.
I was debating one anarcho-communist, and he said Cuba's healthcare is amazing because 90% of the population there's a doctor.
Is that a joke?
No, he pulled up some weird statistic where I can't remember where it's from.
All right, so I guess America needs 90% doctors. All right, good luck, everyone.
And he
Well,
said
yeah.
that-
Well, what other job options do they have over in Cuba, or at the time of when Cuba was, a dictatorship?
It's still a dictatorship now. Are you kidding me?
Oh, well, who?
Well, yeah,
dictates it?
didn't the brother take over?
The brother
Yeah.
took over, but I think he did take. I think the Cuban dictatorship might be slowly falling apart.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna try to not make it a dictatorship anymore.
Because here's the thing: after Fidel Castro died, it's kind of fallen itself apart now. Unironically.
Wasn't it Cuba that put in the new constitution that basically set the Communist Party set for life?
It wouldn't surprise me.
And
I
they
thought
like
Cuba. I thought Cuba was. I think I'm pretty sure Cuba did something recently where they might or they're trying to liberalize more Cuba.
okay, gay marriage, good thing.
No, it wasn't about gay marriage. It was about something else. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it's Cuba slowly liberalizing. So people are thinking maybe in the next 30 years, Cuba can be liberalized, and then we'll trade with the U.S. again. Things could be good over there again. Like maybe they could be like
Wait.
Norway.
Cuba traded with the U.S. at one point.
No, I'm saying they will be able to trade with the U.S. Because if Cuba liberalizes in the next 30 years, I see no reason to not trade with them. Like if they become like Norway or some of those lines.
But I thought Norway was a socialist country.
Norway is a high tax capitalist country, which is stagnating in terms of growth because of
Yeah,
high
how are
taxes.
those?
That's why they're cutting the taxes back in Norway.
Really? I didn't know that.
They bet, yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of the Nordic countries are cutting back on their socialist programs because they're collapsing.
Even Norway, social programs are
Except for
falling
maybe
apart.
Sweden. I think Sweden's just too far gone.
I think
Sweden.
maybe is it Sweden. I don't even think Sweden has that big of a population though.
See, and I've had conversations with people who always praise what they're doing over there with government-ran corporations and stuff, like how their internet is so great over there because it's owned by the government and stuff like that. So I would have assumed they would have kept those policies.
Also, like, they never realized that the economy of the U.S. versus like the Nordic countries is so different. Honestly, it's like
I mean, their population is not even big enough to compare.
they're not in the infrastructure that they have over there. It's a small, tiny island compared to the U.S.
Well,
Not only that,
and they
we're
don't have
paying for their
their defense.
their entire
You know,
defense budget.
Yeah, I know.
Imagine America said one day, "Hey, guess what, Norway? We're done with pay for your own defense, bitch."
And then they got to fend for themselves against invasions and stuff.
They'll have two options. They can spend money on a good military and probably lose the healthcare, or get invaded by China. That's the two options. If the U.S. would abandon them, which the U.S. would probably never abandon Norway because Norway's a pretty big oil place, right? In terms of oil.
Not sure.
Yeah, that's what the Nordic countries have been relying on. It's their production. No, not the production, but
Oh yeah,
their,
too. I forgot to mention it too. Oil. Yeah.
oil. That's what's backing their economy.
The only thing I know that we get from Europe, I think, is like a lot of like car and auto manufacturing.
Cars, but let's be honest, those car manufacturers, they can move if things get bad in Europe.
Well, that or we get them mainly from like Asian countries.
China.
Yeah, China. Yep.
A
Japan.
lot of
I think.
I don't know, a lot of the Japanese cars that you would think are built in Japan or overseas are built in Ohio.
Yeah, pretty much.
Really?
Yep.
I thought most of them were built in Mexico. If
No.
anything.
Mm-mm. Like Toyota's almost the last Toyota car to be made in Japan was the Celica. I know a lot of Hondas are built in the United States because it's cheaper. You don't have to ship them here.
Wow. For once,
Plus-
it's actually cheaper to make it here instead of shipping it overseas. I thought the point of going overseas was because it was cheaper.
Cheap labor.
It's mainly labor.
Yeah, but that's
all
the thing.
it
If you're making it in Japan, then labor's not cheap.
Plus all the there's a lot more red tape than some of the redder states.
I mean, remember when what was that one place? Seattle was trying to do a really high tax on like all the tech companies over there.
Yeah, and the try to ban everything. What is it? Plastic straws, right? Plastic.
No, that's
so-
California. You're thinking of California. No.
Yeah, San
No.
Francisco. It was San Francisco that banned straws.
Oh,
Wait, why?
environment.
Yeah, because plastic's bad.
Democracy good.
What are you sitting on right there, sir? A plastic chair.
Fucking
I
hang
thought,
him
I
down.
thought plastic revolutionized a lot of things.
It did. It
Have you ever
revolutionized-
tried to drink from like a metal straw or whatever
Okay.
they're replacing it from? Those metal straws, literally, it's like fuck. I'd rather drink from the fucking cup. Christ.
Honestly, at that point.
Like if you can't use plastic straws anymore, fuck. I'm just gonna drink from the cup. Fuck off.
I'm just waiting for the handicap community to fucking go after him for it.
I want to hear their campaign slogan: "Make California have straws again." That's gonna be the next campaign slogan. I'm starting it right now.
Do it.
Yeah, what's really bullshit is the United States is only responsible for something like 2% of the
Pollution in all comes from China.
of the plastic waste that ends up in the ocean. Yeah, like
What's the biggest percent?
it's China.
China.
It's like 70% of it is China, and then
Wow.
the rest of it is probably countries like Indonesia or
Strange how all those third world countries are the ones wasting the most.
go figure. Oh,
I do consider those countries third world for the most part.
Honestly.
Like, change my
And-
mind and like tell me how they're not third world.
Anything that's not America's third world, let's be real.
Can't
Because
say
if
that.
no, if your
I-
country does not, no, I'm memeing here. Honestly, like there are first world countries besides the U.S., but kind of scary how authoritarian some of the other governments are that are considered first world.
They're not authoritarian, man. They're just woke.
Like, they're- oh my god,
Or the best quote I've ever heard.
they're not author-
They're like the woke machine. Like, you don't understand how woke those third world countries are. Or not fucking third world, whatever. Europe's woke. There you go.
Okay,
Fuck,
I'm gonna steal that. I'm gonna steal that from you.
They're not authoritarian, they're just woke.
Just woke. That's a good my campaign slogan. Canada. I'm gonna, Canada is no longer gonna be authoritarian. It's gonna be woke.
Yes, I love that quote.
Britain's first official transgender students officer has been suspended over allegations that she posted explicit photographs on an online blog. Jess Bradley, who was born male but refers to herself as a non-binary trans woman, was the first person to be elected to the full-time paid role by the National Union of Students. But she was suspended from her post last week while the NUS carried out an internal investigation into claims that she published pictures of male genitalia under the headline Exhibitionism on her personal blog. Shocking images on the site show an individual. Shite. It's a Freudian
Oh, yikes.
slip. Shocking images on the site show an individual flashing while sitting on a train carriage in a public park and at a bus stop.
That's just hot. I don't know what you're talking about.
When the Mail on Sunday set out the allegations in detail to the NUS, a spokesperson confirmed Miss Bradley, 29, had been suspended from her post pending an investigation, adding, "The matters pertaining to the investigation are confidential to allow a fair and impartial process."
Did I just hear someone got paid for being a what?
Whammon. They were paid for
Non-binary trans woman. God, and just look at this picture too. Jesus,
Yeah, that looks like a man with slightly long hair.
dude, right? And a
It
really
does.
bad comb over.
I mean, it's kind of what you are there, sir. But so what I'm hearing is that some dude playing dress up got kicked out of their position for posting nudes.
Dick pics.
Were they at least good dick pics or no?
I'm assuming not.
Perfection at its finest.
I think that's the real question we should be asking. Were they any good at least?
Why do you
No,
think?
I'm pretty sure they weren't.
Why do you think he was fired in the first place then?
Because I'm like, if they were pretty good dick pics, then maybe we could keep her around, or him, or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh god, that's not. Oh god, that's no. God, that's.
What are you
terrible.
doing?
I'm playing a set of Corsa and I'm messing around with a mod which allows me. What is it called? It's a Seto. I'm playing around with Seto Corsa car tuner, and I just put in an AE86 the engine from the AE86 into a 458 Spider, and it's going like 5 miles an hour, and it's terrible.
That sounds pretty woke.
I know. Gotta save the world in a game.
You gotta be woke while you're saving the world. Don't forget about that.
Yeah, man.
Also,
What is that game again? I've heard of that game. Oh, never mind. I know what that is. That's a
Real
racing
quick, anyone here a fan of Teen Titans or no?
What in what context? What do you mean?
Teen Titans Go.
No, not Teen Titans.
Yeah,
No,
that's what I was
that
gonna
this
say.
is. Like the 2003 Teen Titans show, or 2005.
good one.
whatever it was.
Justice League was better.
Don't you dare talk shit about Teen Titans. I fucking love that show.
Okay, don't.
Oops, just did.
Tristan doesn't have valid opinions. I'm sorry. What is it? You're talking about the season 6 reveal after that shitty movie?
No, I'm talking about that live action Teen Titan thing that they're
Oh,
putting in their own
Jesus.
streaming service.
Wait,
Good
that's a
God.
thing.
Yeah, it looks terrible.
You
Like,
mean Starfire that looks like a fucking hooker?
it is- I'm fucking mad what they did to Starfire because I fucking love Starfire from the original Teen. And in the anime movie that they made.
Top quality lewds, that's for sure.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with them? Like, why they gotta ruin like a cool character?
Because
like,
they have to
looks-wise?
ruin everything.
And the worst part is and maybe we're complaining about because it's a black chick playing Starfire. The problem is I've seen black chicks cosplaying as Starfire actually looks like Starfire compared to fucking that bitch. You kidding me?
You can't say that. You're a bassist.
I mean, I am a womanizer, so it's fine.
God.
New York Times, which is kind of surprising,
Woke times.
they left China to chase the American dream. Now they're fighting affirmative action.
Wait, what?
Yep.
New York Times is fighting affirmative action.
Well, they're talking about Chinese people who are fighting affirmative action.
Oh shit. China's woke, guys. China's getting super woke. We might need to be racist towards now.
George Lee grew up in a Chinese society that he felt did not offer a fair shake. The government of Mao Zedong deemed his family capitalists and imprisoned his father. So when Mr. Lee moved to California in '99, he felt he had found the American dream. He worked hard and earned his rewards, a master's degree, and then a job that allowed him to live comfortably with his wife and 2 children.
What a fascist.
Right?
Fucking not neo-Nazi.
I know, right?
However, when he became aware of measures that would penalize Asians, and whites/men for that matter, for being Asian, he became an activist against this sort of politically correct racism and discrimination.
I mean, that's all it is.
I mean, yeah. Well, what does New York Times have to say about this?
Are they slandering him or no?
I mean, it would make sense that
Or is it one of the few times where the New York Times actually makes a good article?
I think it's one of the few times.
Whoa. Damn. What a shock.
I wonder how they gonna. And what are the progressives saying about this guy? Are they gonna call him an Uncle? Whatever they call, like, is that what they call, like, is that only applies to black people?
Yeah, what would be a Chinese Uncle Tom? Uncle Chong?
Uncle Chong.
General Sal. Begging. Shit. I don't fucking face.
Also, just but all joking aside about the Teen Titans show, the new Teen Titans like live action show actually looks terrible, even if you ignore Starfire.
Okay, the DC shows are just pretty meh after like the first 2 seasons of everything.
It's
they
only
put
gonna be
out.
12 episodes and it looks terrible.
Okay, that's the first season. The Flash was not that bad. Pretty good actually. And then I stopped watching after the third season. Whatever, yeah, something like that. Third or second, I can't remember now. It's got pretty downhill from there, from the first season. Okay, this is undrivable. But, if I'm gonna steal a segment from Ben Shapiro here, things I like and things I don't like, right, or things I hate. I can't. He goes,
How dare you rip off?
"Shh, he's a Jew. He's stingy. I can."
Well,
He's also a fascist, so it's even better. What do you like this week, guys?
Huh? What do you mean?
Yeah, that's just what do we like this week?
Doesn't even fucking matter what you say. Just something you like this week.
I like the changes Steam did.
Yeah, I kind of like the new Steam UI, to be honest.
Oh,
I
no,
think it's
no.
kinda cool.
There's a now in the store content preferences, there's a violence and sexual content checks. So they are
Is that a bad thing?
no, that's that they're going through with their promise that that stuff will still be
Allowed.
won't be sent. Yeah, it'll be loud. It won't be censored, and they'll just give users uh the option to not to see it or not see it at will.
I mean, that's nice at least.
Yes.
Are you saying that they put a reasonable what? No. Ooh. I'm
Man,
stopped.
it's kind of the
Alright.
reason. I mean,
Since-
it's kind of the reason why I love Steam over GOG now. Like, I used to think GOG wasn't that bad. Like, GOG was good as well, but fuck, I don't like GOG anymore.
well, what happened to GOG?
They fucking pandered when Steam would have said "fuck you." That's what I'm mad about.
I don't know if Steam would have said "fuck you," but
That's what they basically said when they said we're not gonna like thought police games or like ban games on their own stuff.
they did ban. God, what was it? Gay something or other.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It
Gay
was like a
Gay
wasn't it like-
Quest.
Gay Quest.
I
That's
swear to
awesome.
God, that was.
Never mind. Not what I thought it was. I thought it was that game where you literally played as like a. It was like one of those meme games where you like literally the point of the game was like you were in an Islamic country and you were throwing gay people off of roofs. That was literally the game.
Oh, I don't know if
And I
that.
think Steam took it off their platform.
I mean, is that thing really the case? Because for what Steam has said, they're are really gonna pick winners. I guess they said, right?
Well, they said the only thing they're gonna ban is trolling games and other stuff like that.
Which I don't
Acid
know what that
flips?
means, but I think I have a good idea of what it means.
Asset flips and stuff like
And why most AAA games still ought to be in the market.
yeah, Call of Duty should have been banned a while ago.
No, Call of Duty's on Battle.net now.
Yeah, it fits.
By the way, if anyone's interested, the Black Ops 4 beta is today, August 11th.
Open beta?
Open. Yeah, you don't have to pre-order. I already downloaded. I'm gonna give it a try, but I'm probably not gonna like it. To be fair.
Tell us about Black Ops, Call of Duty, Black Ops Battle Royale. I'm interested.
Why would you be interested in Black Ops Battle Royale? Fuck, if you like Fortnite probably is I would say still a better Battle Royale game.
I'm interested. My sarcasm didn't come through.
Oh, so you're a mega faggot. You know what?
No. My favorite genre is obviously Battle Royale, but with BMX.
What? I just like I was somewhat tuning in and out, and then that's all I hear.
Shit, where the fuck is that game?
In a way, that's actually a thing if you think about it. Like the old BMX games that were on like PlayStation.
Yes, they were Battle Royales. I'm sorry.
Tony Hawk 5 should have been a battle royale.
You have everyone going at it, doing ollies and hitting each other over the head with skateboards in the air. That would have been somewhat funny. Holy shit. I keep even.
Let me go to the internet real quick.
So do you guys, I'm going to do a music thing here. Have you guys
Huh?
heard of Miles Kennedy and the Conspirators?
Nah.
They're
I listen to really good music.
like Gucci Gang and
Like Fortnite rap, bro. Fortnite.
Dude, you literally just said my fucking. That is truth.
Bro, those like remember those like 3D Minecraft? What were they? Those
music parodies
things that people always. Yeah.
with you got you Captain Sparkles with your what was that song called again by Coldplay?
Oh, I don't know.
Fuck, he did like 10 of those. Fuck those shit. But no, back on earlier, Miles and did I just say yeah, Miles Kennedy and the Conspirators is a band that plays for Slash, and they're releasing new stuff soon. They released Driving Rain from the new album. It's fucking sweet.
Oh, who just DM'd me? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Really? Hey, what the fuck? Yeah, I'll go see their shit. Oh boy.
I'm about to make a shit in the platinum right now.
That's what I like to hear.
Because actually, I think SJWs would hate Warframe. I'm thinking about it.
What did you say?
I think SJWs would not like Warframe. Or communist. I meant. Actually, they're all the same.
Sorry, but
Probably wondering why, but in Warframe you can make capital off selling basically your parts for platinum.
oh my god.
Gay Nation.
What? You won't?
Valve removes Gay Nation from Steam for trolling.
Gay
To-
Nation.
To be fair, it's probably a Flash game on their website, so it's not like it's gone forever.
I've played some great Flash games, but
It was a
some of
vis-
the shit.
It was a visual novel that was about Russia attempting to destroy the United States by dropping the ultimate gay bomb on the nation, killing most straights and turning everyone else gay.
But didn't they do that already?
The story followed a young man attempting to navigate a totalitarian police state where heterosexuals become outlawed.
Oh my.
Valve approved the game's store page within 3 days of having it submitted, but then refused to let Dank Boy Games sell the game on the store. 2 months later, Valve pulled the plug on the game and removed it from the storefront, citing that the game developer was trolling.
What? I mean, there's something wrong with that. I mean,
That's fucking hilarious.
With a company name like that, he sounds like a totally legitimate businessman.
Yes. I mean, like Dank Boy Games.
I'd totally
LLC.
play that game.
I'm down.
LLC, bro. Incorporated.
LLC Inc. Trademark.
Boy Games Incorporated.
One of the goals of the game. One of the goals of the game, Jesus Christ, guys, is to expose and mock certain double standards that exist in our society, such as prejudice against majority groups being socially acceptable. Another goal is to bring light to real issues that affect persecuted minorities all around the world. An example in our game being a straight person who's thrown off the top of a building for being straight. This is obviously a reference to real-world gay people who are subject to this sort of treatment in certain countries. The game is extreme satire and contains no hate against any group. In fact, the takeaway is that all types of persecution are wrong. Sean J responded saying that the content in their game was equivalent to Dank Boy's other game, Big Penis Hunter 2018, which was a parody battle royale game.
Dude, Dank Boy has my vote for president. Games like those. Fuck. You
Teacher, ultimately Russia dropping the gay bomb on us was a good thing as it gave us peace through unity. Now that we are all the same, we are more united and powerful than ever. And those that are different will be purged. Peace through unity. Oh, God.
The satire has to come from somewhere. Way too much. Shut the. Is there any way we can acquire this game not throughout Steam?
Yeah, I know.
That should be #1 trending Let's Play on YouTube, honestly. Come on.
Honestly, I don't know why Steam even chose to remove it, because I think removing it gave it more attention than not removing it.
Not wrong. I mean, all press is good press, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
What is up, Drummer Nation? I'm your host.
Hey man, is Keemstar fuck
Oh, you can get it on their Patreon.
dude, how much? Fuck yeah, I don't dude, $10 a month to play one game, fuck it.
What was the game called?
Gay Nation.
Alright, I'll take a look at this Gay Nation game.
Oh my god.
$1 or more per month gives you access to the Gay Nation video game. Does not include DLC.
There's DLC.
$2
Oh
or
my
more
God.
per month gives you access to all the DLC. $4 or more per month gives you all that plus access to Big Penis Hunter 2018.
$4 a month? Oh my god, that's nothing.
Dude, I'm donating to his Patreon. Where is it?
Give that man $40.
What else is there?
Dank Boy Games. $10 or more per month gives you all that plus exclusive early access privileges to all Dank Boy games and exclusive Discord role Patreon Boy.
Ah,
Yeah,
excellent.
random Steve, but how much is the game per month on Patreon?
The game?
No, like on Patreon. How much are they getting on Steam per month on Patreon?
They're getting $39 a month.
$39 a month.
Yeah.
They should be getting more.
I mean, you
Instagram.
got, dude. What if these
Said they
dank
have a-
boy games are?
He
What if
said
they're a
that they
bunch
have a
of?
Discord too. They have a Discord.
They do.
Isn't that amazing?
Perfection at its finest.
Big Penis Center 2018 takes place in the same world as Gay Nation. Chemical fallout from the gay bomb has penetrated the ground of a mineral-rich island, causing sentient penis-shaped creatures to sprout up. You are an elite mercenary who has been hired to dispatch these penises. But this island holds many secrets and everything might not be as it seems. Holy shit.
Great men doing great work.
Ah, Jesus.
Darn, fuck.
Oh, this is pretty fucking cool. Playing PC game using floppy disk drive on a smartphone.
Is that from
Why?
is that from LGR?
What?
What the
That's from
fuck?
LGR.
Yeah,
Plays the game.
LGR. Yeah.
Boy, he's amazing.
Yeah, he's got Commander Keen running on a smartphone. I did this shit. I didn't not with the floppy disk drive, but I got DOSBox running and got Master of Orion 2 running on my smartphone. That was pretty fun.
Just like, what am I ending right here? But you should get that USB floppy drive he has, and run everything off of it.
Why? I don't have any more floppies. I threw them all away.
I have like
Which is
So-
a shame because I had a shitload of cool stuff on floppy.
found some old floppy drives in my storage from my parents and other shit, but it's like solid 10-inch stack of floppies, 3.5 and 5-inch floppies, and fucking. There's one thing called Mac Speeder Upper on it, plus antivirus. That was fucking floppy was labeled. I'm like, shit, what the fuck is this shit?
Oh, fun fact. I know this is unrelated, but Sniper Elite 4 is like $8 on Steam if anyone's interested.
I thought you said iDubbbz. I'm like, what did iDubbbz?
No.
No, Sniper Elite's fucking third person. How the fuck do you have a sniper game that's third person? Just saying.
I mean, that's not why people play the game. People play it for other gimmicks.
I know, but
Dude,
it's why I prefer Sniper Ghost Warrior.
Ew. Oh.
Game was great.
but
Didn't the
but
third
doesn't
one suck?
doesn't have the ability to X-ray vision that fucking nut shop though.
I don't know. I do like the controls of Sniper Elite a lot better.
Risk of Rain 2 has a teaser trailer out.
What the hell is Risk of Rain?
Oh, it's a badass fucking game on Steam.
What is it?
Risk of Rain. It's a roguelike.
Oh.
The new one coming out is 3D, but the original was 2D side scroller, and there's 4 levels, I think, and the longer you stay, or I should say, the longer the game goes on, the harder it gets. And you kill enemies and pick up power-ups, and it's a lot like Binding of Isaac in that way, to where power-ups can kind of sort of affect. It doesn't really affect how your gun shoots, but it can affect like the effects. Like you can get bullets that pass through enemies. You can get life steal bullets and all this other kind of shit. And there was like I don't know, it was 8, a 10, or 12 or something like that. But there's quite a few different characters, and each one has a different skill set. Really fun game. So I can't wait for number 2.
Interesting.
How much time I have in the original Risk of Rain? Oh, yeah, 63 hours. There's only one more achievement I need to get. Do that. Wonder if they have Risk of Rain 2 on the store yet. Oh, fuck. Nope, I don't think they do. Starport Gemini Warlords, 75% off.
Perfect.
Skyrim is half off, although I'm not gonna pay
Yeah.
20. I'm not gonna pay $20 for it.
But it's the remastered version now.
Is it the remastered?
Yeah.
It just says special edition.
That's the remaster one, but
That's the
I would
remaster.
keep the original.
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
I don't want the remastered. I want the remastered. Fucking runs horrible. Do they even have the original? No, they don't. Motherfuckers.
You can still find it. You just gotta.
You gotta buy the key for it.
Yeah, but I wanted to just buy the game on Steam.
I wonder how much it is on like G2A or something. Let's see. It can't cost that much.
$16. No, that's special edition. Legendary edition is $11.50.
Skyrim Steam key is like $6, or you can get the Europe key for $3.
But do you know who to call?
No, the legendary edition, because I actually like the legendary edition.
Because of the Dova King.
I don't care about that. I just liked how it had all the DLC.
Could you ride a dragon in the DLC?
I mean, for Skyrim, I couldn't find the DLC at all because I got the OG version, so I just pirated the DLC because that's the only way I can get it.
I'm surprised you don't have Skyrim already.
I do have Skyrim, I had a
Not you.
special edition.
Not you.
Fuck you.
If you already had the any one of the Skyrim, doesn't matter if you had DLC or not, you got special edition for free as an upgrade.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I didn't
Bioshock.
have it.
I'm still surprised by that. It's like the first game most people get.
I mean, I had it. I just didn't have it.
Huh.
Man, if I can farm enough of these mods, I can make a profit off of these.
Which mods?
Well, the Acolyte mods, like I think this Argon Scope one, I have like a couple of them maxed out, Like, I have 2 versions of it, both maxed out. I can sell them both for 120 plat each.
I thought you couldn't sell
You can
mods.
sell them for plat, but you couldn't. You could. The only thing you can't sell in Warframe, like, count. Like, you only sell for platinum. You can't like say like sell the mod for like $10, something like that.
No, I know, but I thought you couldn't trade mods that were upgraded.
No, you can trade mods to upgrade. I bought Prime mods that were maxed out, like that were already maxed out. So when it's maxed out, it makes your mod more valuable, and that's why it's higher price if you want like a maxed out version. Because the base version that doesn't have any like levels up on it only is like 40 plat.
Yeah, that depends on how much cash and endo you got to put into it to max it out.
Yeah, and the only mod that I like that takes a lot of endo to max out that I don't think I'm gonna max out and sell is Blood Rush, because Blood Rush I think costs me around 20,000 endo to max out.
Whew, that's a lot.
Exactly. That's why I'm maybe I'm just gonna keep my extra copy of Blood Rush day. Like I would sell them straight away now, but I'm gonna basically pile these mods and wait a month and then capitalize on them later.
Apparently, Cry got a PS4.
Boo.
What was it? Just like the
I know.
Slim or like a Pro?
Oh.
Like if you're gonna buy a PS4, you better
I'm
go
gonna
get
sell my Xbox. So fuck that. I'm selling this
Yeah.
Xbox. I've already decided I'm
He
gonna sell the
also-
Switch.
He also got a Switch.
Oh, so he actually made a right decision and got a Nintendo Switch. All right, good.
Boo.
The PS4
No,
is
he got it. He got both.
There's a
Tell him PS4 a bad idea. Tell him Switch was worth it though.
no. There's a actual genuine argument for buying a PS4 over an Xbox.
I don't
Because
care.
It
Switch is better. Switch is the best one.
it heats up my room quicker.
No, because
That's the
all the
only reason I'd
Xbox
see
games.
buying one.
I mean,
they're
Xbox is a backwards compatibility machine.
So
Yeah.
is my computer.
So you're telling me you don't want to play like an old game at 4K 60 FPS, dude?
Yeah, no, I mean at times I do, but you think you're gonna do that on an Xbox?
How you doing the Xbox 420 XOD, the new one they released?
No.
No. The new Xbox is called Xbox Zero. Come on.
I mean, I beat all the Halos, and the thing is, the Master Chief Collection is gonna come to PC. That's the worst part.
Xbox negative pi.
Oh shit.
And and I'm gonna sell my Xbox beforehand because I guarantee Chief Collection comes to PC. Like majority of people are gonna sell their Xboxes. Anything else in the news department or no?
Not really. I don't think.
Yeah, I think.
Small stuff, maybe.
I mean, astronaut claims he witnessed an organic alien-like creature, but NASA's denying it. That's fun.
NASA denies anything. No.
Wait, and there was the guy that said he found a shipwreck at the bottom of the Bermuda Triangle and that it was an alien ship too.
That's fun. Maybe.
I personally just believe it's bullshit. It's like I'm thinking these aliens, if they do show up, they have like a Men in Black type thing where they just like blank your memory.
Hey man,
Or no.
bring on the hot aliens. I'm down.
I
No,
want those blue aliens from Mass Effect.
Blue aliens?
Yeah, the ones that they kind of look humanish, but they have blue skin and all that other stuff. It's the one alien that Shepard can like fuck the shit out of in Mass Effect.
That really doesn't narrow it down.
Wait, yeah, no, because you can do like a couple of them.
Fuck, it's just confusing. I'm trying to.
Is
like,
it the one
figure out what's
that's?
the alien.
Is it the one that they're only female?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think it is.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of them.
And they can like fuck with every race or reproduce with every race. Or not every race, but every species.
I'm good.
That ow.
Tali's
the-
best
the-
waifu.
God damn.
I mean,
I'm
if
gonna-
Mass Effect taught me anything, is you can super seduce an alien.
Mass Effect taught me one thing, and that they can't make a good game anymore.
I mean,
No, but
Andromeda is not canon. Never happened. Andromeda was a canceled game. Don't you remember?
it's like, how do I remember something that doesn't exist?
Fucking shut up. It doesn't never happened. Mass Effect Andromeda is fake news. It's a conspiracy by the Russians.
No, it's a conspiracy by the RNC. Come on.
No, it's the Russians and
Russians,
like,
Trump, and WikiLeaks.
That's Mass Effect
And
Andromeda. It never happened.
Snopes. Don't forget Snopes.
Oh, Snopes is on the other side.
Wait, really? Are they?
Yes.
Oh, I thought.
Snopes is like the like like far right conspiracy.
No,
website.
no, they are far, far left.
Oh.
Infowars.
From Infowars, man, and like Infowars is still a
Which,
small.
funny enough, Infowars does have some decent articles on there. Not gonna say they're great.
More
but,
right
like,
than
there's-
CNN.
Oof.
To be fair, yeah. And I'll miss Alex Jones. Like, I think I might just watch Infowars just because I love seeing Alex Jones fucking scream out shit.
It was hilarious.
It was like
Honestly-
comedy gold. How can they look at that and think that's a political ideology? How do you look at a guy who literally said Obama and Hillary smell like sulfur and as an enemy?
Did you really say
They
that?
love to eat babies.
Oh, he's my hero.
if I ever make an essay about why Alex Jones is my hero, I think I'm just gonna make the entire thing. He said Hillary and Obama eat babies and love Satan.
I don't think he's
It's
wrong.
It's Obama, Michael Obama. Get it right.
It's Mahakbar
I mean,
Obama.
there's no proof to the claim that they didn't say that, but at the same time, I don't think it's true that Hillary Clinton's like, I eat babies for a living. No matter
I'd-
how much of a monster she is, though.
I'd believe it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm
To be fair, yeah.
just reading a Vox article as a meme, but let me read you the headline. The limits of free speech for white supremacists marching at Unite the Right 2 explained. The First Amendment doesn't protect targeted racial slurs that could spark violence. It
Nope,
does.
that's not how the First Amendment works, but sure, yeah.
The First Amendment doesn't apply to anywhere because they only meant for the ink and quill.
I mean, if there's gonna be another Unite the Right rally, I'm gonna go to it because I just want to have get some popcorn, get a video camera, and just watch the fight. Because that's
Watch
gonna
the-
happen. Antifa's already preparing, and I just want to see the two idiots fight each other.
The fight, quote unquote.
Yeah, I'm like shoutcast and shit. Oh my god, what is that? Come on, communist fight! No, oh my, no,
You gotta be like world star, bro.
Yo, that Nazi may be an asshole, but holy shit, he fucked that little bitch up.
Nah. But
Like-
I don't.
I just want to see another fight happen because I'm not gonna lie, the first Charlottesville, I thought it was all gonna fight, and I was like laugh my ass off because that was funny.
I do find it funny how a lot of the members of Antifa look really, really, really skinny. Like
There was
more
really
so-
sad. The Nazis were kicking Antifa's ass though. That's literally the funny part.
Well, yeah.
They-
I mean,
at least the Nazis are going to the gym. Say the least.
bro.
No, honestly, Antifa and like the far, far, far right are basically the same people. Honest to God.
But at least the far right
they
can
just hate
fight.
different. They just hate, no, they just hate different people. That's the difference.
They hate each other. One hates the whites, one hates everything else but whites.
Which doesn't. I mean, okay. Also, I do feel like it's kind of funny how usually the Antifa members or the commies look like they're straight out of like fucking communist countries because they always look malnourished and skinny.
They're waiting in bread lines at home. They want to experience it. For
You didn't
themselves.
realize that. Because most of them are still living with their mom. So they're like, hey mom, can you make a bread line? I'm like last, and I barely eat today. No. I think the only thing that can be bad that can happen at this Unite the Right rally is some Antifa member shows up with a gun.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I
Oh.
don't think that'd be a good idea.
I
I
don't
mean,
think that would happen.
Antifa doesn't really care about their reputation, to be truthful.
The
No,
media
but I
loves
think they'd be shot like 12 times before they even tried anything.
Like, what, you think the Nazis are gonna come prepared with guns of their own?
Yeah. Absolutely, they would.
I mean, that's not fun. I want to see a fist fight. I don't want to see a fucking gunfight. No.
This
I
isn't
can go on
Iraq.
Reddit and watch old fucking AC-130 clips and to see a gunfight.
But if honestly, if Antifa starts like brings a gun, I'm pretty sure everyone's just like they're just defending themselves.
Oh yeah, no, people would start that way. You're right.
I mean,
And
but to
then-
be fair, they're both kind of they're both shitty groups.
They are. They both say
I
really.
just want to see a fist fight. I'm sorry. I love watching fights.
Who doesn't?
Hey, I'm probably gonna head out of here, guys.
All right, dude.
I have.
All right.
Head out. Yeah. Like yes, they're both terrible, despicable like groups with their thoughts. And
They're all switch
Still-
knots.
shit. But nah, like
All right, I'm out of ideas now.
let's look at Vox. That's fun.
I mean, I wouldn't. Oh, to be fair, I wouldn't take Vox. Like seriously.
No one does. 5 doctors and surgeons tell us what they really think about Medicare for all. Study 11 million white Americans think like the alt-right. I want to read that one first. The Unite the Right marchers aren't alone, according to brand new research. Editors note a data error by the author of the study cited here inflated the percentage of non-Hispanic white Americans with alt-right compatible views up to 12%. The actual figure is 5.64%. All numbers in the piece in the headline have been updated to reflect the correct figures.
But they didn't update the headline, did they?
No.
I mean, Vox doesn't have any journalistic integrity anyway, so I'm not sure why you're looking for them.
The run-up to 2018, blah blah blah. New research from universities, Alabama's George Hawley, published by UVA's Institute for Family Studies, suggests that this isn't the case. According to Hawley, a political scientist, who specializes in demography and the far right, roughly 5.64% of America's 198 million non-Hispanic whites have the alt-right view. Whether or not they would describe themselves as alt-right, Hawley argues that they share the movement's belief in politics that promotes white interests.
But what's their definition of all right first? Like, what do they believe in borders? Because that's apparently an alt-right principle, having a border. Also, free speech is alt-right. You have to remember that, by the way.
Yeah, I'm trying to see here. It's obvious. It's obviously difficult to measure how many people see themselves as alt-right. People are notoriously shy to express overly racist attitudes to Hollisters and aligning yourself with the alt-right, aligning yourself with an openly racist movement. To get around this problem, Howley decided to measure polling on 3 different metrics. Movements like the alt-right are correctly classified as racist. However, there are elements to these kinds of movements beyond simple racial animus, anxiety, or resentment. Although the racist right can be ideologically diverse and make many different arguments, there are 3 key sentiments that are widely shared across these movements. 1, a strong sense of white identity. 2, belief in the importance of the white solidarity. And 3, a sense of white victimization. Although someone...
I think that's the pot calling a kettle black with the victimization.
You're not wrong. Although someone who rates high on all of these views may not necessarily identify with the alt-right or a similar movement, we can anticipate all or nearly all of these individuals who are involved with the white identity politics to share these attitudes. But I'm thinking here, what if it said black instead of white?
I mean, that's
Would
not... I mean, Vox wouldn't report it, by the way. I'm just letting you know. So you're asking the wrong questions there.
But no, I'm pretty white national. God, this whole thing is about people saying these demographics don't exist. I'm gonna post the link. I don't even want to read it.
What are the
honestly.
comments on it? Did they even allow comments on that?
There's no comments in general in Vox, I don't think. Now I'm looking, scrolling down, there's no comments.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna-
just Google the article and put debunk and probably find a debunking of it, to be fair.
Yeah. 11, like, there are 11 million white American. Let's when we do. So let's see how the numbers are right.
I mean, I have ad block, so I'll go check out the website real quick.
Yeah, 0000.
Which I recommend having ad block, by the way. Put on ad block if you don't have it.
Yeah. Times point. 0564. What do I get? Yeah, 11 mil. Their headlines changed, but I don't really trust the source with the because it even says that they inflated their percentages for one thing. What doesn't say they inflated everything without another verifiable and repeatable
I
study.
mean, if they say they inflated the percentages, then you might as well be suspicious. That's already be suspicious of that.
Yes.
Alright, I'm out of ideas.
All the headlines are the same now. I mean, like, Omarosa says that Trump repeatedly used the N-word in her new book.
Who? Who's Omarosa?
Basically, she was a nobody that was on The Apprentice, and Trump called her a good person, not backstabber. She's gonna stab you from the front. So, yeah.
Twitter
She's
banned
nobody's-
Gavin McInnes and the official Proud Boys account.
Amazing. Y'all right?
I know it might really sound weird, but who are the Proud Boys? Because I don't like Gavin McInnes personally, but
He's funny.
he's alright, but the thing is,
Yeah, Proud Boys is a group founded by Gavin McInnes and a few others.
I mean, I personally don't like Gavin though, so I can't really. I don't think he should be banned, but I just think he's kind of a. How do I say it without? And then I'll just say he's the.
Fox again strikes once more every day. Racism is a problem of white elites, and Chris Kobach approves it. What? Basically, it says if you're an elite and white, most likely racist.
I mean,
And it's like, what the fuck? Because some people listen to one crazy guy, that means everyone's like him? I don't understand.
Fortunately, my time has run out. Yeah, I'm heading out now.
Oh,
See you
and
both later. I'll
H.
see you Wednesday.
All right.
Yeah, oh, fuck, it's 2 a.m. I gotta fucking sleep.
Yeah, it's fine. I was about to end it soon anyway.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all later.
Yep.
Peace.